Seribot's here. Did I? Oh, I gotta change this. There we go. Helps if I'm in the correct category, right? Or so I've been told. Go team. Alright. I figure out how to add this as a web source. Alright, well that's for later. Close that, open this, do that, move that. Alright, we're in. Alright, we're playing. I would have been here earlier, but I wasn't. Alright. But yeah, we're playing some Last Epoch, which is new for anybody watching me, but is old hat to me. Yeah. Do I have... Oh, I do. If you're familiar with this game, then needs no introduction. If you're not, this is sort of like Diablo. Different in a lot of ways. Void res. Okay, that's fine. Gotta actually wear the ring. Okay, gotta actually wear the ring. That's how this works. And the belt. Just so this is just how the crafting works. So, if you're new to this, top down, I almost said isometric, but I think on a technicality it's actually not. Armor or dodge? I think we're building dodge. I have on my other monitor like a rough outline of what I'm doing, but outside of that, yeah, we're basically just going into flay, which is like the new melee slash spell skill that we got on lich. I love lich. Wow, am I loud? I hope I'm not too loud. I just saw my volume peak a little bit. But yeah, we're gonna be kind of passing over a lot of the story because I've done the campaign lots and lots and lots and lots. Like I've done this campaign like it's gotta be hundreds of times by now. I mean, it is kind of new. So I've been playing this game since early access. Before it had all the multiplayer and stuff, and before it had all the classes. I think it was just 2 classes per... or 2 subclasses per class. Like Falconer wasn't in, Rune Master wasn't in, Warlock wasn't in. Talk and play, Gray. Talk and play. So yeah, we're gonna kind of skip over a lot of stuff, and as soon as I have basically all of my required skill points and stuff from the campaign, we're gonna go right into monoliths. And if we want to later, like if people want to see it, I could do like a story mode run. But I don't feel like doing it while like totally fresh. Melee damage, alright. a basic loop filter up. I gotta remember to actually pop Hungering Souls. This new Rip Blood's really nice, how it's a line AoE now, so you don't have to put 4 points right off the bat into blood splatters. You just have AoE and you can go into... I went into bleed chance, but you can go into whatever. I can't remember if there's a more damage node right close to the beginning, or if you have to path to it. Maybe some more bleed chance or dot damage, that's for sure. Yeah, we're playing some Lich. If it sucks, because nobody's played this skill before. I mean, I guess they have now, because it's been out since this morning. But if it sucks, we'll swap to... who knows? Lightning Mage, probably. Lightning Sword, or try some of the new Blade Dancer changes, or just play mines, like trigger mines. The mines that trigger into other mines that trigger into other mines. That whole build. It's pretty easy to put together, but you do need that... you do need a lot of crafting materials early on to make the throwing damage and efficiency gear. Otherwise it costs way too much to use. Even then it's kind of rough. Or Dragon Song. Or the ice one, I can't remember. I would need to get... I'm undecided if I'm gonna stick with Dot. Right now I'm planning to go into Dot. I'm undecided if I want to stick with that, because I want to try the Aura Decay stuff. Or if I'm going to just say nuts to all that and use, oh, what the hell are they called? The boots. You know the boots. The boots that let you stack decks to stack cold damage. But I'm not going to see those until later, unless I'm really lucky. It's been a minute, actually. Those are a random drop, right? Should grab that just to sell it. This is the new League mechanic. If you've played PoE, the way I understand it, it's just kind of like Abyss meets like Tamagotchi. I'm going in really, really blind. I have like a basic idea of how this works. The effect is cool as hell. Alright. Oh, you're for talking, not for killing. Oh, okay. Oh, this is the guy? Okay, I thought you'd have to really go to your way to find this stuff. Bones. Requirements. These are all the new, or a lot of the new uniques. There's 35, and 33 of them can be sold. Is this all 33? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Was it 25? So this is 23. And 3 of them are unique drops from bosses and monoliths and stuff. Okay. Find the list. Yeah, okay. Well, let's go and figure out what this is all about. Oh, is he coming with? Alright, cool, dude. Misery loves company. Oh god, I'm getting my ass kicked. I'm not 100%, but I'm guessing if you die in here, the portal closes, like you don't get a second shot. Oh my god. What are they? Fizz damage? Do I not have any fizz mitigation? It's rude of you guys to have such ridiculous upfront damage. Pretty inconsiderate, gotta be honest. I'm pretty tired of those. Everybody else is too normally. I don't know why those guys are fast and like really mean. At least they're not beefy. Some of that. Give me that. That'll boost my damage a lot. Yeah, we're going to reperform. I want to do aura decay stuff. I have some basic stuff set up. Who knows if it'll be any good. But unlike something like Path of Exile, this game is really, really, really easy for like just jumping into with no planner or nothing. Which I really like for League starts, because I don't have to worry about something like Path of Building. Which could be a little bit of a pain in the arse. Is there more of those really, really, really mean guys? No, it's just these guys. Alright, that's cool. Oh, the new Rip Blood is so nice. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Yeah, those wing fuckers are real mean. Ooh, Despair. Oh my god. Just cut that out. Jesus. Okay, I gotta be really careful. I don't know why they're tuned so high compared to everything else in this zone. Oh. Okay. Ah yes, Rift Beast, and definitely not your normal dragon that's been reskinned. No shade. I mean, you gotta be economical, right? But oh, give me this. All right, good. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Put a mine down. All right. Wow, this is very Survivors-like. Caster weapon, affix shards. Gain wings for a dive bomb ability. Well, the winged guys in here already really suck, so. Rare caster weapon. Well, I do need affix shards, though. I'm gonna do affix shards. Do I get them right now, or do I get them next time? Next time, gotcha. That answers that question. That's a cool portal effect, though. Oh, I should have seen what that guy had in his shop. I don't think I can afford anything. Alright. Oh, I got some gear I want to take a look at. Okay. Initiate robes. I saw those. I thought those said infinite robes. I thought it was like a new base type. I'm like, what the heck are these? That's nothing. Okay. Fizz damage, cold damage, health. Yeah. We like fizz damage here. So I think I'm primarily scaling fizz damage and then damage over time, and then I hope that's enough for aura decay to be like good, because I do want to do aura decay stuff. Because I love righteous fire, and I hope it's finally like really, really, really worth using. Added health. So I get so paranoid when my motorcycle makes any noise. This is completely unrelated to the game, but I'm just so fucking neurotic about it. So I have a bike. It's an older bike, like 2008, not that old, but like not new. and it's a Kawasaki, and it was fine for a long time, and now every little thing is like, is this the beginning of the end? Like, is it breaking? Like, and it never is. It's always fine. The mechanic I go see, I'll just text him questions, because he text messages a lot, and it's just really nice to be able to be like, hey, is this normal? And he's like, yeah. Because I'm an idiot when it comes to mechanical bike stuff. My engine started making a funny noise, or I'm still not sure. I think it started making it, but it could have been making it the whole time I've owned the bike, and I've only noticed now. Because apparently it's a normal thing for this Kawasaki 650 engine to do. And that is very, very, very quietly tick. Not like an engine knock, not like rod knocking, nothing super loud. I've asked people if they can hear it, and they can't. Just ever so quietly tick. Almost like you can hear the valves opening and closing. And I think that's actually what it is. I think I'm literally just hearing the noise that the valves make as they open and close. Like, it just sounds like tiny metallic things clicking. Not bad, it doesn't sound bad, it just sort of sounds like clockwork. But the bike's running fine. Like, the battery is a bit old, so it's a bit hard to start. Not super difficult, but like, you just have to be mindful when starting it to like let it fully prime and everything, or else it's probably not gonna start free. And it's a bit weak idle off a start for the same reason. Like, it probably just has no spark while it's getting warmed up. But I don't know, I've just been I'm neurotic about it. And it's like, nobody can hear it but me. And everybody I've seen some online resources. So it's a Versys 650, and it's a 2008. So it's the same engine as the Ninja 650 of the same year. So it's like a parallel twin 650. Sounds like a tractor at low RPM, and sounds like a race car at high RPM. That kind of thing. And stick with my movement speed for now. Apparently Kawasaki's just make that noise, so there's actually a pretty good chance that it's always made that noise the entire time I've owned it, and I've never noticed. And I'm just like totally skeezed out by it for no good reason. How much void res do I have? I have 20% fizz. Ooh. Minions. I can't remember if there's a unique effect that allows minion stuff to apply to you. I thought there was a weapon that did that. Because a 100% chance to bleed would be nice, but I don't use minions. I don't think these count, do they? No, they don't. Wandering spirits are not minions. Alright. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, okay, I know how this works. I've been here before. I played these games before. Okay. Let's see what the shop has. I don't have enough money to gamble for stuff. I love coming through here with like a second or third character, because you have like insane amounts of gold. You could just gamble and get all the gear that you could possibly need for where you're at. It's so convenient. There's a good staff here that maybe I'll take that. No, there's not. Scepter? No. Bleed on hit. I'm at 100% bleed chance for this skill. Poison damage, and I don't have my dual wielding thing yet. And I like having a little bit of block. This has Ellie res on it, which is handy. Fire res, which is not important until way later. I can't remember if it's 25 or 30 points I need to get to my second tree. Okay. Oop. I'm really looking forward to this. I can't believe so many... 3 of the ARPGs that I play are all getting new leagues within, like, this week or the next week. This PoE 2 gets its new league literally in 7 days, I'm pretty sure. Fire damage, flat HP. Yeah. Oh, don't hurt me. What's up, Jenna? How you doing? I'm doing alright. I'm just really excited for the new league. And the fact that this Path of Exile 2 Hero Siege, which is like an RPG that only I care about, I think, and then like a bunch of stuff is all getting new leagues and content within the next week. How long do I normally stream for? Somewhere between like 2 and 5 hours at a time, depending on what time I start. Forgot all about those. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I'm blind, forgot how to read a map. I'm thinking today is also going to be on the longer side, simply because this is a new league and I love this game. I could sit down and play this game for just hours. I'm not sure if I could find interesting stuff to talk about for hours, but we'll see. Ooh. Yeah. That's me, anime and games or anime games? Not really into anime games. Anime, yes, but anime games. It kind of depends on the game. The last one I think was actually anime that I played was Code Vein, and that was forever ago. I don't even think I streamed it. But big into RPGs and ARPGs. I have VODs up on my VODs channel of like Dragon's Dogma and Lunacid and Dark Souls 3. And, I'm thinking of streaming Witcher 3. I've just had a hankering for playing that game again. Yeah, I don't know, mostly RPGs. So I like making broken builds of whatever I'm playing. I've been trying to learn how to play a Ellen, that top-down RPG dungeon crawler thing. And I'm having sort of a hard time wrapping my head around a lot of it, but... Oh, like Genshin. I've played it in the past. I don't really play it much anymore. I've been meaning to get back into it. There was nothing wrong with it. I just haven't played it in forever. Honestly. Because I've had so much other stuff I've had going all at once. But no, I've played Genshin. I think I played up to... I played really early on, so like world level 30 or 35, something like that. Like within the first 6 months of its release. Oh, this new Rip Blood AoE is so nice. Blood transfusions, but from across the room. And all for me. They're all mine. You can't have them, they're mine. Giving them deadly bonitis. Alright, there we go. Ooh, vitality. What's this? What's this? Int and dodge? Yeah, I'll take vitality and armor. A favorite character in Genshin. Do I? I like Hu Tao, just because she's fun to play, doing low life stuff, which is always a fun play style. It's interesting. Oh, in any games. Okay. Favorite character in any game. Oh my goodness. Dang. I really like the Shaper and the Elder in Path of Exile. I think they're really, really interesting. They have a lot of lore around them. And they're just interesting designs, and they're fun fights. They've been around for like ever now. I like Andre in Dark Souls. I think everybody likes Andre in Dark Souls, so I think I'm just gonna skip these rifts until endgame for now. I gotta make some progress. What's up, Chris? Grizzlebear. Oh no, now everybody knows your name is Chris. Yeah, how dare I? Yeah, I know. See, the real meta, so that it's impossible for that mistake to happen, is literally use your first name as part of your username, and then this no longer becomes an issue. Just, you know, easy. That's the way to do it. Yeah, who would possibly... Who could possibly do that? Yeah, of course. where I'm from. Yeah, I'm from Canada. Seems like it could be useful. There we go. Maybe we should use these just for the alley res. Yeah, use this for the alley res. Mr. Bear, how's your model coming along? Ooh, that's a really good one. Oh, okay. You could stream without it if you really wanted to. I don't know if that's something you would want to do though, but... Just put a PNG of Bear in the big blue house in the bottom corner. Easy peasy. Yeah, new Path, or not Path, I almost called this game Path of Exile. New Last Epoch League started today, and I gotta have my ARPGs. Well, I can help you with other stuff if you want, and of course Nikki can as well. Nikki's gonna know way more than I do. I'm still constantly asking Nikki for help with all kinds of stuff. What's up, Seiyu? Yeah, I'm here early, so all the people who normally are asleep when I start are here. I didn't even check before I started. Did Nikki start? Is Nikki streaming right now? Or is it a bit too early for... I think it's a bit too early. I'm doing alright. Just hanging out. Gotta deal with this mook. Mr. Bear here. But that's alright. Not really, Jenna. I don't do art commissions or anything like that from viewers. I only do that stuff from people I know personally or have known online for a long time. Sorry. Glad you're doing alright, Seiyu. I appreciate that the three of us, whenever we're in Nikki's stream at the same time, we're just there to annoy her with, like, shouting her out in her own stream or something. Brings a tear to me eye, it does. Can't believe. Alright, I've lost the plot. Who are you talking to, Chris? I don't actually know what that's in relation to. I've completely, my brain, I just had a gigantic brain fart, and now I don't know which conversation you just said the second half to. Because I have the dumb. Oh, yeah, no, because Nikki has just like a simple command that puts an on-screen thing with whatever you feed into it. It doesn't even need to be a person. It could be like shout out like your booty, and it will just shout out your booty. Like eating. Ooh. What's for dinner? I had some pepperettes earlier. I'm gonna make some fried rice tonight. I mean, it was the only like PG one that I can come up with on the spot. I had a bunch of others in my head. But yeah, you could just put whatever in it and it will just shout out like whatever you put into it. Like it doesn't sanitize the input or check if it's a real person. Or of course you could just use it to annoy people. Like a certain pickle by shouting her out in her own stream. Probably because I was thinking of that joke where it goes, can you believe they're back together after all the shit they've been through? What? Your butt cheeks. Ooh, what we got? Shurikens. I don't think anybody's ever used that unique weapon. Who's using a staff to cast shurikens? I'm just thinking about it now because I was asked earlier. The only ARPG that I don't actually play is Diablo 4. I play Path of Exile 1 and 2, even like Hero Siege and what the heck is this bug? There's a bug in my room. But yeah, I own Diablo 4. But I don't own the expansion because that game is cheeks. And this weapon being cheeks just reminded me of how cheeks that game is. Because again, who's using a two-handed staff to cast shurikens, which is a ranger skill, so like your Amazon bow and arrow type character. This is Last Epoch. So if you're thinking something like Path of Exile or Diablo or something like that, then you're on the right track. But it does a lot of interesting stuff that a lot of other ARPGs don't have. Mainly that its crafting system is incredible. The best thing about this game is this crafting system. So everything has, on there you see says forging potential. And if you put something with forging potential in here, you can see you have 2 suffixes and 2 prefixes, and you can add to it with these shards, and these shards literally just come from destroying other gear with these affixes on it. So if I destroyed this gear, I would get lightning resistance, fire resistance, and stuff back from it that I could put on other stuff. And the main thing that this does that I love, that Path of Exile still has a hard time with, is that it's incredibly easy to get good gear that can like enable your build, but still has a grind and difficulty to getting amazing gear, because there's some tiers of affixes that only come from drops, you can't craft them. So you can always make something good while still needing to chase the great stuff, which is such a cool balance. I love how they do that. I'm actually going to break this down. I'm going to break down a few of these. I want the affixes. Don't need fire res. Well, I'll keep it for the... Oh yeah, it's your standard, well not standard, I mean it also has, the skill system is really cool, where each skill has its own skill tree attached to it. So like my Rip Blood, that red attack, makes people bleed, puts a tether on rare enemies, and now is doing more damage over time. Ah, it's just a super interesting ARPG. And it has a new league today. I'm just gonna go on a crazy limb and assume that you know what a league is. Call me crazy, but I'm pretty sure you've played a video game before. Give him the deadly bonitis. Prank him, Terry. Alright, there we go. Vitality, increased armor. Yeah. Let's put some res on it. Or health, actually. Oh, and this game has time travel. On the map, you can see it. So I'm currently in the Ruined era. And you time travel. It's the same map every time. The Imperial era, the Divine era, and the Ancient era. And the coolest thing is the artwork on this map, it's the same spot every time. So there's this floating island on chains here, right? And then the Divine era, it's on the ground. It's fallen to earth. In the Imperial era, it's starting to die. And in the Ruined era, it's completely overrun with, like, rot. And there's a couple of things in this game where you need to jump back and forth to solve certain parts of the campaign. I don't know, it's just an interesting story. Like, this is the end of time where I am. This is literally after the world has ended. I'm in the same location, but like the world has shattered and there's big void dragons floating around. Choose mastery. Lich. Yes. So Another interesting thing you can do is, once I've hit that bar, I can put points into the skill trees of the other subclasses. So this is the Lich subtree, which I just chose, but the Warlock and Necromancer I can also spec into up to the halfway point without actually being them. So I'm not a Warlock, but I can still take the front half of the Warlock tree. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I don't know, this game does so much interesting stuff. I should probably take Reaper Form and put it somewhere. I don't have a point. I'm 5 levels off. What do I have on my planner? Yeah. It's probably better to go Reaper Form, I think. So I'm going to despec, despecialize, and put Reaper Form there. And now I can become a spooky ghost. It costs me life to do it, but I can do it. It's okay. Limbs grow back. Okay, there's that. I played this campaign so many times that I just know which of these side quests actually gives me like good stuff and which of them I can safely ignore. And so many of them you can ignore. Actually, I gotta sell this awful unique because holy cow. Be gone! Alright, I'm gonna save this because that's useful. Lightning damage, elemental damage, not useful. Not useful. Is res health? What do I have? Marrow shards, int, health regen, and health. But this has like 5 times the armor value, which might actually be worth it. I don't know. I'll leave it. If I die, I'll work more on my defense, but I'm alright for now. What have you been playing? Say still your wrestling game? Your what are you playing? WWE 2K25? Oh, well, that's interesting. Here's your certified Destiny rant moment of the day. Pete Parsons just stepped down as CEO. Good. That was a dink. Oh, I should be a spooky ghost. Yeah. I can't remember if it actually boosts my damage by default or not. Bonitis. Alright. Okay, oops. Little lacking in damage. I don't know if you've been playing anything, Chris. Do you know what you're gonna stream when you start? Or is it a secret? Stovey is still working on his model, and he won't tell me. He won't tell me what his model is going to be. He refuses. Unbelievable. You think you know somebody, right? That's right, I did this. I mean, I saw you were playing Remnant 2. Is that too loud? No, it's fine. Yeah, apparently he still has plans to do it. And he knows what his model's gonna be, but he won't tell me. Because he's mean. I feel like Remnant 2 would be a fantastic game to stream. I've been thinking of streaming the first Remnant with the From Hell mod, because it just adds like a ton of content. Gotta have that content. That's fair enough. I had, when I first started, not to say I'm a long-time streamer or nothing, I had good success with games with like a campaign and a definite end. And then me personally, there's a song about SR20? What are you talking about? Am I dumb? Oh, it's my song. Yeah, okay. Or not mine, but my... I'll be honest, when it comes to breakcore, I don't know any of the names of the music I listen to. I just hear it and go, oh yeah, it's that song that does the thing. Because a lot of them just have... just way out there names that's like impossible for me to decipher. Yeah, when you said that, I'm like, is he talking about my music? I literally had to tab out and check what song I had playing. Because in my head, this song is just the one where the drums go burr. Spooky, scary skeletons. What's the SR20 then? Is it a car? I'm a biker, I don't know cars. I know motorcycles. I was talking earlier, I find myself being super neurotic about my bike. It makes the engine, while it's running, makes a slight, ever so quiet clicking noise. Like, it's so quiet to the point where I've asked my mom if she can hear it and she can't. And I've been looking it up, and if you look up, like, name of bike and then engine noise, you're of course going to find a bunch of videos of people who are having like bad engine knocking or some crap because they put low octane fuel into a sports engine with high compression or something. But that's not what I'm having. Like, it's so quiet, and I've realized, or I've seen that Kawasaki's from that age and even newer just click like that, and that the Versys itself is so quiet that I'm just hearing it because the rest of the bike itself just doesn't make much noise, and I've just been neurotic for no reason. Like, it's so quiet. The noise is so quiet, it literally might be the sound of the valves opening and closing. That's how quiet it is. Just a little tappa. I don't think the clearances are out of spec. I think it's just like the bike is so quiet that I can hear every little noise it makes. I'm like, what is that? Is that a bad noise? Is my bike gonna explode? And it turns out, like, no, it just makes that noise, and it's been there the whole time. It's just that the bike is so quiet that this is the first bike I've owned where I can actually hear it, and I'm an idiot. No spam, please, or you will be banned by the bot, just like that. Do. Nice try, though. But putting a space between the period and your website does not help. You'll still be banned. Because Seribot's the GOAT. That's something you need, Chris. When you start streaming, you need Seribot. Because I actually can't remember if you're modded or not. If you're not modded, you probably didn't even see that message go by. But that, like a bot advertising, selling views, got banned so fast that I didn't actually see the message go by. Storybot's super easy to set up. It's like literally a channel on Twitch, and you go to it, and you do a chat command in it while you're logged into your account, and it just sends the bot over for you. It could not be easier. And it's already pre-configured to do all the important stuff. It could do other stuff as well, but I haven't bothered with that. I just have it configured to ban stuff. Honestly, the more difficult stuff is sort of just the command stuff I have set up, like with Licorice Bot and stuff like that. And even then, it's not that hard once you figure it out the first time. It's like, oh, that's how the syntax works? Okay. I mean, you're a programmer. You'll probably figure out 10 times faster than I did. My brain doesn't recognize syntax as not just like the English language normally. That's what I want. It's funny you should say that. I don't even know what regex stands for, and I use it in Path of Exile because the maps for the endgame are items. They're itemized things, and the modifiers on them are set up in a way that regex works. And you can quickly filter out all the mods you don't want using it. Oh, okay. Don't know what that has to do with that, but okay. So what's this got? Ooh, more res. I'll take that. What's this got? Oh my god. That is a godly item for this early. Dex is a wasted stat, but the rest of that's really good. That's like whatever, and that's whatever as well. Okay, cool. Oh my god, please stop. Ah, these stupid ads. Get out of here, you. But yeah, for Path of Exile, I didn't actually have to learn how to do regex. There's a website that you just plug in what you want and it just gives you the string. Which, I wish everything in life was that easy. I think they set up regex to work in this game too, recently. This guy's eating his Wheaties. Okay, finally popped out a Reaper form. So now I only have 1 health bar instead of 2. Yep. 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 Fire damage, fizz damage. Alright, it's got enough res. Okay, well this is really good. So because that's a lot of res and a lot of less elemental damage taken, which stacks in a different way to res. But this fizz penetration with bleed is friggin' really strong. What the hell? I wish I had Ellie res instead of cold res, but res is res, I'll take it. Oh, it's sealed too. Okay, cool. Yeah, alright. So I can shatter this item. This is fizz res, cold res, fizz damage. Okay, shatter this and then craft it onto this. Fizz res, fizz damage. That's the good stuff. Okay, well I just got a huge damage boost. It's like, that's what you want to see. Oh, that feels so nice. Yeah. That weapon, that helmet's probably gonna last me right until endgame. What's poppin', Ezio? How you doing? I'm playing some of the new League of Last Epoch. It's so good. Ooh, intelligence. I need that in real life too. Hide boots. They're not doing a very good job at hiding. I can see them. They're right there. Har har har. Oop. You're too slow. Yeah, now every time I see a helmet, I'm like, it's not gonna be better than what I'm wearing, because 30% bleed damage pen is kind of ridiculous. Did you finish your crown hunt, Ezio? What are you? What is this? This is new. What on earth? Well, he bleeds. Does he bleed? He do. Alright, what's this? Ooh, dodge rating. Max Shadows doesn't do anything with me, but damage over time. Cooldown recovery speed. Get some good items. Yeah, because this isn't very useful, but this is. Do I have other damage over time shards? I do not. I'll take mana though. Boink. What do I have? Health, flat health, yeah. Do I have CDR? No. Okay. Yeah, just do that. Shatter. Oh, I can't shatter. I don't have any more. Because I'm broke. Because it's a new league start. God, I love this game. Oh, cool. Yeah, I was away for a while. I was moving. And during that time, I had no internet. I had shitternet. That's what I had. Yeah, I'll just throw that there. And I'll save that too. Because, I don't know, maybe it's useful to have extra poison on hit. Or that's a poison on spells, wasn't it? Either way. Got anything good? Got any grapes? MS. I'll stick with vitality. So what's your grind now if you're done with your crown hunt? Like, what do you even do with yourself? Or did you start like a different monster hunter and start crown hunting that instead? Gotta get your fix, right? What the hell? Oh, okay. I'm not where I thought I was. I'm like, this area looks different. Oh, I'm standing in a different place. That's why it looks different. It's because it is different. It's a different location. And I'm a dumbass. Got it. Back guys. Yeah. It's cool. If you're into modding, a game that I've been playing a hell of a lot of recently, and it's probably if you've been on the Discord, you've noticed my Discord activity is MechWarrior 5. That game's on Game Pass, and I have been playing the hell out of that game modded. Because you could turn it into like the customization level of like MechWarrior 4 or MechWarrior Online. With yet another mech lab and a couple other mods. Am I lost? Am I seriously lost? How am I this dumb? More damage. Delicious. Yeah, MechWarrior 5. Oh, such a good game. I might stream it after I'm done with streaming this, but for the next little while I'm going to be streaming this because this game just got a new league and I really enjoy this game. I have way too many hours in it. I don't actually remember how many, but a lot. Not as much as Path of Exile. I think Path of Exile have 2,500. Which is a lot more. Nah. Do I care about this Trap Mage? I kinda do. I wouldn't mind getting a Ladle for leveling. Get these friggin' ads out of here first, though, that's for sure. Out of here. Mech Warrior 5 Mercenaries. And the mod I use is yet another Mech Lab that adds a bunch of customization. It turns it from like an arcadey game into like a mech simulator, just about. I've also been playing a lot of Stalker Gamma. That is definitely a mod not for everybody, I recognize. Come over here where there's more room, please. Thank you. Oh god, there's more ads. I cleared you out. Where are you guys coming from? No. Okay, reperform. That's good. I better drop a ladle, I swear. Ah, leather gloves. With... Oh, that's a mod I mean, I don't necessarily need it right now, but it's a good mod to have. Undecided if I'm building into ward or not, but if I get an Exanguinus, then probably. But Exanguinus is pretty far off, I think. I don't get that lucky. Unless I get some Runes of Ascendancy, and even then it's like a 4% chance or something. There's an Acolyte only version of that chest piece though that I could use as a stopgap and then just build ward. Steal some of the ward nodes from Warlock, I think. No, Lich has the ward nodes. What am I talking about? I don't know what I'm on about. Is it MS? Yeah, it is. Wow, move speed and life. Don't mind if I diddly do, partner. Oh, get out of here. There we go. This music's actually made by a YouTuber called Thor High Heels, which I think is the name on the music tracker as well, so you probably need me to tell you. But he does really cool videos. Retrospectives and stuff on like old games nobody's heard of, but his editing style is fantastic. And they're also really cool. I got permission from them to use their music. They emailed me back in a reply in like 20 minutes tops. So that was cool. It's cool to have cool people. Okay, there we go. There's that done. Oh, Ezio, if you wanted to keep your Crown Hunt spree going as well, I'm pretty sure base Monster Hunter Rise is also on Game Pass. Oh, no, wait, never mind. I think they took it off recently because me and some friends were going to play it. I think it went off in March. Damn, never mind. That sucks, actually. That's a really cool game to have on Game Pass. But... they can't be that cool. Capcom's never that cool. It's Bones Malone. I don't think any Capcom games are on Game Pass now. If Dragon's Dogma's on there, then that's worth a play. But that's an old game. I don't think it'd be on there. The first Dragon's Dogma's so good. I haven't played the second one, despite owning it, because it won't run on any PC built this decade. Like, you need like a alien supercomputer to run that stupid game. And they just slap frame gen on it like it's Flex Seal. And it's like, that's not better, guys. That's not a solution, and you know it. It's like the first Crisis all over again. Where it's like even today, Crisis does not, like the first Crisis does not run that well on modern computers because it was heavily built around the assumption that we would just get faster CPUs instead of more cores, which if you hadn't noticed, is like the opposite of what happened. We have more cores at about the same clock speed. So Crisis is in a weird position where there's like a sweet spot of Intel CPUs from almost a decade ago that runs the game really well. And then outside of that, it kind of just doesn't run that well. What a boneheaded move, Crytek. Up there. Bleed chance. We love bleed chance. Oh. Now here's a question. I don't have Aura of Decay yet. What skill should I put here? What did I have on my planner? So my planner for leveling has Wandering Spirits, which is like, that's fine. My final tree has Chaos Bolts though. Only because it's triggered off of Flay, so it's probably not that useful. Well, let me see. I'm just looking at my planner on the other screen. I know it's riveting gameplay. No, I'm not gonna do that. I guess Wandering Spirits for now, for lack of a better thing, and then I'll spec it into Flay afterwards. Oh, nothing. Some extra damage. Oh, I forgot to make myself look fancy. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? Am I even playing the game if I don't have my microtransactions on? Which I don't actually think any of mine look like super good for like a dark character. Like I could look like Clown Vomit. Arcane Duelist doesn't look bad. I feel like purple. And guess what? I do. Purple Tyrael wings. I mean, Tyrael? Who's that? Never heard of him. Do I have portal effects? No. Sure, I'll throw a title on. Why not? Screw it. I think I have... I do. I have blue Rip Blood. Do I have anything else? Is there a different Reaper form? Oh my god, that Reaper looks amazing. Do I have enough points for it? I do. I'm buying that. Yoink. That's mine. Wandering Spirits. I think I have one of these as well. I do. Evade. This is important, okay? You have to look fancy. I sneezed. That's not bad. Armor's kind of bulky. It's not really witchy. That's a cool Reaper form, though. We take those. And I have blue Rip Blood now as well. I don't think I've bought those points. I think I had those points because I owned the game in early access and they gave everybody like a thank you gift. I have a couple cosmetics from early access that they just gave us because they're cool like that. The company who made this game was recently bought by not Tencent, but some like a big group like Tencent. And they haven't fucked anything up yet, but it's only been like a month and I'm worried about it. This game's Canadian, by the way. A Canadian company made it. So, go team. Ooh, CDR. We like that. Oh, I don't have a Rune of Shattering. Oh, I have two of these, though. Bootleg Rune of Shattering. I shattered the wrong thing because I'm an idiot. I meant to shatter the belt, whatever. Minion health, lightning damage, what's this got? Fizz damage, and CDR. Yeah, I'll take this instead. Save that to shatter. Alright, let's get the show on the road. Centipedes. Alright, there we go. Gimme. More damage! Alright. Bonjour. Je m'appelle Acolyte. And then there's these fuckers who are like, we're embracing the void. And then, oh no, it went wrong. It's always the ones you most expect. You could tell this was a really early boss because a lot of his attacks are really stationary. He sort of just lets you wail on him. This was a boss added back when most abilities were really narrow and single target. Like there wasn't a lot of like screen clear. As opposed to now where it's like you sneeze and the screen has been completely annihilated. Achoo! Ah fuck, they're all gone. Wow, somebody already got their first Abroth kill. Paladin. What he's playing? Healing Hands? Javelin? No, Paladin. He's playing Hammer Throw. He's gotta be playing Hammer Throw. Oh, that's something in this game. This is the only other ARPG I've played where you can legit just play Hammerden. So that's cool. Play hammer. Fuck. Fuck all your hammers at him. Bonk, but at a distance. Popular hammer builds, there's bleed hammers, and there's the other one is a hammer that triggers smite, which is one of your single target spells, and then just building a bunch of like trigger chants on smite. Ooh, Harbinger, we like those. This Meals on Wheels. What do you got for me? Bees? On melee hit? Do I care about this? No. Melee damage and damage over time. That's a two-headed sword. No, banish. Get out of here! Forget about it. I feel like... I've been on my mind since earlier. I feel like it'd be rude, but I also, on the other hand, feel like I kind of want to ask people that I don't recognize coming in and chatting, like being really chatty all of a sudden, if they're real. Because that person earlier was like... Some of the replies was definitely like the chat GPT not quite catching what I said and replying in a different way that doesn't make any sense. And they're like, hey, do you want to see our banners? I'm like, no. No, I'm not commissioning art from you, thanks. I'm not just... So now when somebody gets a little too chummy, a little too quick, I just want to be like, are you real? Are you like a human being? I don't know. Would that be kind of uncalled for? I feel like that'd be kind of rude. Like, question somebody's humanity. But I feel like every time I guess if they're a bot, I'm right. This is another enemy that was added really early on and hasn't really seen any changes. What do you got for me? Fuck all. Ooh, Rune of Shattering though. Shatter that. Get more CDR on this. Oh, I didn't get any CR shards? What? I got robbed. Man, okay. Whatever. Fine, be like that. I actually had one of those join my the Discord. I think it's still there. Let me look. It's every point and laugh at them if they are. Yeah. So there's a user in my Discord who's been offline since the day they joined. Never chatted and never even got past the entry screen that's like, click on this thumbs up to prove that you're cool. Which proves that they are in fact not cool. And I'm pretty sure how it works is it's like a chat bot that will do all the heavy lifting. And then like there's somebody at the helm still. So like when I told them like I do have a Discord and this and that, they did join and then just never did anything. And they joined with a different name than what they had on Twitch, which is not that unusual, but it's a bit strange. And they're still there. I think they got banned off of Twitch because they followed me and then that followed like unknown user unfollowed you or got like banned from Twitch or whatever. And of course all the artwork was like AI generated. It always is. You know some AI generated images that we asked ChatGPT to make? I wonder if that's legal. Did the AI images you get from a lot of AIs, do they not have a non-commercial agreement? Like you're not allowed to resell them, or that doesn't stop people? And AI is built off of stolen artwork anyways, so it's a little bit more stealing, right? Add it to the pile. Ugh. Guess my opinions on all that stuff. Man, I wonder what the Tech Bro bubble next year is gonna be. We went from Bitcoin to NFTs to AI. What's it gonna be next year? Everybody gonna get really big into self-driving cars again? Like, I don't know. I love it when tech bros in California keep trying to make new forms of transportation and they keep accidentally just inventing trains again, but worse. They're just, it's not a train, it's a pod. It's like, okay, but what if we got like 7 or 8 of these pods and we connected them all together, and then for efficiency, instead of having on-board power generation, they got generation from outside the train, maybe like a rail or a line on top. It just doesn't make any sense. They keep trying to reinvent transportation and accidentally inventing trains. It's so stupid. Mom, California invented trains, but worse again. I can get an upgraded weapon or something soon. This one's not quite cutting it anymore. Did they? Original Modern Warfare or the remasters? I imagine the original ones, right? Because Call of Duty has a thing where they like to keep their stuff at full price for like decades. Black Ops 3 is still like full price. The newer ones, really? That's kind of crazy. I might pick those up because I was interested in the campaigns. Because I don't give a fuck about multiplayer. But I wasn't about to spend like $70 to play the campaign of a COD game and then not touch the multiplayer. That seemed a bit stupid to me. I don't even own the current Black Ops. I just have it on Game Pass because the only mode I care about is zombies. Silver Grail, what do you got? Crit chance, play about, mana regen. Not that interested. Riverbend Grasp. You have throwing damage. Banish, get out of here. Your gear does not interest me. I will not even fight you. Be gone from my sight. Fool. Oh boy, I get more bleed chance. Man, I need somebody to talk me out of it, but I'm thinking about giving Destiny a shot again. I don't own the latest expansion, and I really don't know if it's worth it. It's not going to go on sale for like another 2 years or something. But I don't know. I got the random, out of nowhere hankering to play Destiny 2 again. That's what like 3,000 hours in a game does to you. I need my fix. Alright. Bleed overload. That's the good shit. That's the good stuff. Alright. Bonjour. They don't want to be called the Lesser Refuge, they just want to be called the Refuge. But I love how you can tell her, like, yeah, they want to be called Rat City. That's the big rat who makes all the rules. Alright, is there a better wand? Maybe not. Come on, man. Like, friggin' Ellie damage? Are you serious? Totally worthless to me. How much money do I have? I can gamble. What do we got? Oh, they're so expensive though. Birch wand. Oops, it's shift right click, not just right click. Crit and cold? Nope. Necrotic? Ignite and shock? No. Cast speed, freeze rate. Do I have fizz? Or bleed? Do I have a chance to bleed? No, I have a chance to blind. Fizz damage. suffixes do I have? Ignite, slow, stun, blind, chill. On dot, I'll just throw some ignite on there, whatever. Wait, is this 609, 444? Okay, no, that's better, okay. Shatter that. All those, alright. 50% more damage. You'll love to see it. Oh, I love this song. This song's from Lunacid. I don't have it in front of me. I think it's called Book Betrayal. It's also by Thor High Heels, who got asked to do some music for Lunacid. And I don't know, you wouldn't expect this kind of song to be in that game, but it fits so well. What am I doing? There we go. I might sometime soon do another Lunacid playthrough, because that game is so good, and if you guys haven't played Lunacid, go and play it. That game is fantastic. Just absolutely one of a kind, unique game. It does a lot of interesting, not quite fourth wall breaking stuff, but just about, like as an example. Depending on what the real life phase of the moon is, you get more or less experience towards, or no, you get more or less lunacy. And lunacy builds up when you cast spells, and it makes it so you take and deal up to double damage, and I think you get more experience or something, or more magic find or something like that. Lunacid's just a good game. I've streamed it once before, and it's all on my VODs channel, and I might do it again because it's just that good, and you should all play it. It's so good. It's like a Kingsfield-like. And the tunes in it. Like, this is one of the songs from it. It's just a bop. It's just a good tune. I don't know what else to say. Can you piss all the way off, Voidwing? I'm done with the. Yeah, I want this. Who be messaging me? I don't know if that popped up on stream. I hope it didn't. I think somebody's messaging me on Discord. That's my Discord, by the way, if that came through. Oh, for goodness sake, what is this? Alright, this is something I could deal with later. Ooh, more fizz. There we go. Good stuff. Zoop. Triggering bleed overload. What is it that triggers again? When you cast a physical skill, enemies within 50 meters have combined 25. Okay, 25 or more stacks of bleed. So I need to build way more bleed chance. Gotcha. Oh, did it come through? Sorry. I don't have my audio sources set up properly, so I'm just capturing desktop audio. Haha, oops. Actually, I'm curious about something there because I'm gonna forget about it later. So let me just walk over this way. I was listening to a song the other day that had the Discord sound effect in the background, and that was really uncalled for. Oh, yes! Oh my god, this is such a good weapon for me. Oh my god, that's one of my... Oh, for goodness sake. That's one of my endgame weapons that I need. So my endgame skill is a melee, which this works with. And axes in this game, as a base type, give you more chance to bleed. This axe has 13% chance to bleed on hit, plus 65 additional chance to bleed on melee hit, 15% more duration, and the important thing, if you hit a bleeding enemy with a melee attack, all bleeds on that enemy double in speed. So your total damage stays the same, but this axe essentially says you double your DPS as long as you're using a melee. I'm not currently, so it's actually not something that's useful to me right now, but when I get flay at level 30 in the lich tree, which I might honestly respec to do, because bleed overload is honestly not worth it for me right now. Yeah, I might do that. Let me see. Council chambers. Cute. I don't know if I have enough money. You have to have money. Because I get my main skill at level 30 in lich. And I wasn't even putting points into lich, I was putting them into warlock. I think it'd be better to put the 30 points in lich as early as I can, and then get the extra stuff in warlock. Because that bleed overload doesn't proc, unless there's 25 bleeds on enemies near me, and I don't do damage fast enough to get that. I can get bleed here, right? And I can get Aura of Decay, which means I can respec this and throw Aura of Decay in. What do I have on my aura? Yeah, yeah. I just have my planner up on my other screen. Yep. Do I have enough points to do that right now? I do. Perfect. Aura Decay is converted, so Aura Decay ticks over time and like has a chance to bleed and stuff like that. What am I doing? Why is... Stop. What? Nope. Alright, whatever. Chat program. This changes it from poison to fizz. And bleed! And Aura Decay, like it says, is just an aura. You throw it on. I cannot remember. Toggles Aura Decay, which poisons you every second and leaves a trail decay. Enemies near you or in the trail are poisoned 4 times per second. With it physical, it's 3 times per second. And your chance of poison on hit applies to these instances at 100% effectiveness. So I have a 100% chance to bleed. So yeah, there's a lot of bleed stacks. Well, Aura Decay is after you take 30% less poison damage and 50% less damage from your own aura. And I think... yeah. So I get fizz resistance instead of poison resistance, which is super cool. What is my fizz res? Okay, I need to actually get some more of that. Do I have fizz res on anything? No, I could probably have it on here. Yeah. Okay. Do you have fizz res? No, you have void res. Cold, poison. I could put it on here. Because fizz res is what I need to... oh! Oh. That's sad. Okay, well... I don't know how to think of that. We don't gotta worry about what just happened, that's fine. Twitch is silly sometimes. Fizz damage, okay. But thanks for the follow, Zelort.
Zelor.
Alright, so this is my aura decay, and yeah, I do decay pretty quick. Not super quick. And it's gonna add a good amount of like clear and bleed stacks and stuff. Luckily, my main primary skill by the way, in case anybody's wondering what just happened, he wasn't even banned. The person who just followed immediately talked so much like a bot that Seribot got him. Twitch is silly. Alright, well that's gonna kill me, so... what is my fizz res? Okay, I can get 10% more, which ain't too bad. Oh! Alright. Every time I hum to myself, I think of that stupid Final Fantasy XIV meme, where there was a song with nonsense lyrics, and part of them just went, lucky? And now in my head, every time I start humming, I think of that dumb lucky. Lucky? CDR, I'll take that. We do love our CDR in this house. Yeah, I think I have to keep Aura Decay off for now, just because I don't have enough fizz mitigation. Oh, my cat's bitching at me. Licorice, what do you require? What do you require, Lick? Oh, it's Path of Exile that I can pause. Never mind. What? Hey, 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 hey. How you doing, Licorice? Please stop screaming at me. My cat's got a friggin' bone to pick with me right now. Oh, I see what's happening. She meowed at me for food before checking that her bowl was in fact full. My cat's great. She is, and she's a good chat mod, my kitty kitty. But, not the smartest. Ooh, bleed on hit. That's good. We like that. Dodge, necro resistance. Yep. Alright. I actually restarted my subscription to Final Fantasy XIV the other day. I owned the expansion, the most recent one, forever, but I actually haven't played much of it, or any of it. I haven't technically started the expansion. I'm currently on the, like, in-between quests that came out after the end of the last expansion that I just have to, like, slog through to get to the current expansion. So I just have a level 90 Astrologian. Ah, it's not the belt I wanted. There's a belt that gives you, like, plus however much to all your physical skills. And all my skills are physical, so it would have been really nice. How sad. Yeah, I got a level 90 Astro, and then a level 90 Dark Knight, and a level 80 Black Mage. If I'm remembering correctly. Alright. I love this mix. I don't know, it's just... I love Breakcore for its, like, kind of almost dreamscape qualities to it. But this mix in particular is quite good. Homunculus bio, is that poison? Yeah, poison damage. Yeah, unfortunately, I am not poison, I am bleed. Alright, thanks for stopping by. Nighty night. Why did I say it like that? I never say that. Take it easy. Hope to see your models soon. That's fair enough. As long as it turns out better than the reference model you showed me. Because, like, not to shame, but like... I mean, you know. The reference has some good ideas, but wasn't exactly ready for prime time. Yeah, fair enough. Da-da-da-da. Do-do-do-do-do. Dum-bum. Dum-bum, dum-dum. I think I can cut across there. So this, what I just did is like flipping a switch for this thing over here. Until recently, until launch, you used to have to do that with two different things. One was on that corner, and the other one you had to walk all the way around the same distance the other way. Now you only need one. But the change hasn't really been like that well implemented, because you can see there's still two things down here to like confirm it, but only clicking one does it now. You used to have to click both. Used to be such a big pain in the butt. Die. Die, die, yes, yes, yes. Yes. I wish it was more interesting, because then I could have more to talk about. Damn. Self-burn, those are rare. Die. Pretty good damage for just like whatever gear for League start. If Flay doesn't work out, I feel like I could just do Rip Blood and be fine. Alright. Ooh, wow, that's a lot of fizz damage. Bleed on hit. Yeah, we'll shatter that. Dodge rating. I can't even use this helmet because I'm not a primalist. Good, good, good. You. Buy my stuff. Good. I think I have to, here. I get flay. By the way, in case you're wondering, my final skill is this. Spirit Step. Also as teleport. Up to 3 meters towards the enemy. If you're not within range, then do a narrow rending slash. It's like a cone in front of you. Each enemy killed by the melee attack will release a blood eruption. It's a word you never want to hear in real life. A spell that deals physical damage in an area. So I just need to get 30 points into this tree, which is why I respect out of Warlock, just to get there. Because I've done Rip Blood. Rip Blood is old hat to me. It's been around since the very beginning. What I really, really want is the new shiny. But I think I might actually call it soon because I'm hungry. I am going to play this game on my own tonight, and I'll probably be back, honestly, like tomorrow to stream more of this. Well, I might be busy tomorrow. Yeah, just Imperial Era. You can kind of see the time travel thing here, where I'm in the Imperial Era now. And that place where I just was that was all busted, it's now here and in one piece, relatively speaking. And instead of having to deal with void damage, I'm dealing with like elemental damage now. There's the bridge, which is on its last legs, but not crumbled. Yeah, I think that's cool. Where it's like the same map, but in different time periods. Because time travel's like whatever, right? Like if you time travel to a different location, then you might as well just be teleporting, right? Because either way, it's a new location. But if it's the same location in like 4 different time periods, that's interesting. But yeah, my throat is dry as hell. I'm gonna call it here. What am I going for? That's pretty good. I'll probably be back tomorrow. And it might be early. I don't know. But yeah, thanks everybody for showing up, hanging out. That was fun. If you're watching this as a VOD, I hope this was a good sleep aid. I'll be back probably tomorrow or the next day with more of this. And until then, thanks for stopping by. Have a good night and stay safe.